Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenae. I'm back with another video. Today's video I'm sharing a simple recipe for tamale pie. So if you're interested in seeing how I do it, please stay tuned. This recipe is usually done with ground beef, but I don't eat beef, so I'm doing it with ground turkey. And I'm going to use about 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. So the first step is to brown your ground meat. If you want to add onions, this is the perfect time to do that. While the meat is browning, you want to go ahead and season the meat. I'm going to start out using some salt and then garlic powder. Next, I'm going to use black pepper and chili powder. Next, I'm going to use some ground cumin. Once the meat has browned, you want to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Also, if you want to add anything else, this is the perfect time to add it, like corn or beans, any type of peppers. This would be the perfect time to add that. Next, you want to add a can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. And it is not necessary to drain the can of tomatoes and chilies. Next, you want to add some chicken broth. Now you just want to allow this to simmer for about 5 minutes and you can move on to your cornbread mixture. For this recipe, I'm using Jiffy cornbread. I would recommend you make your own cornbread, but because this is a simple recipe, we're going to use this box mix. This part is really simple. For the most part, you're just going to follow the directions on the side of the box. I'm also going to add 1 can of cream style corn and some jalapeños and cheese to this mixture. And as always, be sure to check out the description box. I'll have the full ingredients and measurements listed there. And now I'm going to pour half of my cornbread mixture into my baking dish after I butter it down. And you just want to be sure to spread it evenly across the baking dish. Next, you want to spoon the meat on top of this cornbread. Try not to get the meat mixture all the way to the edges of the cornbread. You want the cornbread to rise above the meat mixture. You don't want it to be like a layer, like a lasagna. You do want the cornbread to be stuffed. So you have to allow room for the cornbread to rise above the meat. At this point, your oven should be preheated to 400 degrees. And now you want to put a layer of cheese on top of the meat. And once you have the layer of cheese, you want to go ahead and add the rest of your cornbread mix to the top of that. After you spread the cornbread mixture on top, you want to go ahead and place it in your oven. Bake it between 25 and 35 minutes or until the top has turned a golden brown color. This is what your tamale pie or cornbread casserole looks like once you take it out of the oven. As soon as you take it out of the oven, you do want to put some butter on top. You can either melt some butter and pour it on top, or just like I did, just run some butter across the top. You should allow it to set for about 10 minutes before you serve it. So yeah, that's the recipe. It's really simple to make and it is really good. I put sour cream on top of mine, and if you like it spicy, you can add additional jalapeños in with your sour cream, and it's really good that way too. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you do give this recipe a try, and I hope you like it. If you have not already done so, please do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.